Welcome back, guys. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and we're about to do another test drive. Check us out, maplemotors.com. We sell classic American muscle cars. This right here is an 86 model Chevrolet El Camino. Got a 283 under the hood. Quiet motor. And I do believe this is going to be a good test drive. We do this with all the cars on the lot, pointing out chips, scratches, flaws. How does it run? How does it drive? How does the brakes feel? We go over it all. So join us, hit subscribe, share, hit like. I make these videos every day. And every Monday we update with about 10 new cars for our lot inventory. So check out the car lot inventory walks right here on YouTube. Or check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. We also got merchandise. That way you can pick up some Christmas gifts for your loved ones. We'll shut this hood down. About that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we'll look at the interior and check everything out. This one here has a pretty nice interior. Go ahead and place your bets. Do you think the horn works? We've got a carpet that somebody's added. They didn't get it exactly right up under the shifter. That needs to be bolted down there. And for some reason, power windows are sitting on the floor there, but they do work. It's almost not a bad idea. Just go ahead and mount them there. This is a B&M shifter. They took the radio out, so I'm assuming they wanted to keep it. We've got a book full of receipts on this car. The interior has been redone. Door panels, dash. I mean, it all looks pretty good. The door panel over here has got some flaws though. You can see the chips where they've painted it. It's kind of chipping up. Visors have been redone. They're nice and clean. Headliner's been redone. Even in the headrest, El Camino. Let's go ahead and start her up. So far, this car has started up great. The only thing that I have noticed is we don't really have working gauges here on some of these gauges. We'll be checking most of them going down the road. But from a cold start, it has been stuck straight up and down on the temp gauge. The gas gauge is straight up and down as well. Volts meter is not coming up. And the oil pressure, I mean, much as you rev it, it's not going anywhere. The tax the same way, it's not moving either. So may need to reconfigure the gauges. Probably won't be able to stand behind mileage, especially if the mile an hour is not moving, but we'll find out when we're driving down the road. This one does have a tilt column. Blower motor, let's turn it on for one. It's blowing and it's kind of warm, so we don't have AC, so you'll have a little bit of heat. And like I said, with the windows, they're working pretty good, up and down. On both sides. A little bit slow going back up on that side. She's creeping. So we got a creeper on the passenger side. Like I said, book full of receipts. Did you place your bets on the horn? Because we're getting ready to try it out. Ready? Horn works good. That's good to know. All right. Let's hit the road, see how she runs and drives. We're getting ready to take off here. Anything I see, I will let you know. That is why I do these videos. So that definitely needs to be bolted down so you don't have to mess with it all the time. She's idled down pretty low in gear. Make sure we got good brakes. They're stopping good right now. Here we go. Super tight on this one. As soon as I turn, it turns. Definitely geared down low. She's got lower gears. Slight left pull. See, it's going over to the left lane. Brakes, very touchy. They stop fast. We're gonna stop and get some gas too. So kick down's not hooked up, I don't believe. Not shifted down. signals are not popping up on either side of the dash. So we'll be checking that. Once I do the undercarriage, I'm going to light the undercarriage up with a light. But before I do that, I'm going to pull up on the front, hit the turn signals, headlights, and then after I pass over, we're going to do tail lights and turn signals in the rear. All right, let's pull up in here, get some fuel, and I'll see you here in just a moment. All right, up here at the gas station, I just put $20 worth of fuel in this El Camino. We'll check the gas gauge. It may be one of the things that works on the dash. Brake lights are sticking on. A lot of times that's the switch behind the pedal. Let's see about our gas gauge. The gas gauge is not moving at all. I know it's a little dark. It's starting to get dark pretty quick here. The gas gauge has not moved, but we do know we have $20 worth of fuel. Let's keep it rolling while we got the light. All right, let's rock and roll here. We need to get that thing bolted down. So far, so good. Just got to wait on some traffic now. Got a nice cam in it. What we got going on down here? See a fire department sitting down here. Sorry about that, guys. Probably turn around and go in the other direction here. Unless we can get past this guy pretty quick. Oh, yeah, they moved away. Good deal. Yeah, she's definitely got lower end gears in this car. I'm just gonna pull over and let everybody by. That way we have a good straightaway here. It gained up a lot of traffic. Definitely. One more car is passing, we'll take off here. All right. Run out of road pretty quick here in Hendersonville, especially at 5. We're almost 5. This car feels good though. Suspension's a little bit bumpy, but she sounds great going down the road. Does have some paint chips and flaws we're gonna be going over once we get back to the lot. But we don't have any gauges working on the dash whatsoever. None of these gauges work. They're stuck in certain positions, whether it's off, on, cold, doesn't matter. What's up, Jody? But so far so good. I think this is a good cruiser car. The only thing I could see upgrading is the suspension. We're back at the lot now. I'm gonna try to do the walk around, but I think it just may be getting a little bit too dark for us. So I may have to do this in the morning, but that's completely fine. I got lucky to even do this test drive today. I don't like doing it so late. As you can see, the traffic definitely makes the test drives drag out where we're just sitting in traffic the whole time. But if I don't do it tonight, I'll have it out first thing in the morning. Appreciate you watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, share, and hit like, and I'll keep these test drives coming your way. That way you know everything about these cars before you come in to get them. Y'all have a good one. All right, welcome back. It's that section of the video where we pick out chips, scratches, and flaws. Let's go ahead and get started here. It's coming up on the front end. The lower bumper in the front here has got scratches. It's got some pitting. You can see some of the chrome chipping off. You got a chip up in the corner here. You also got some chips below the grill. Right here above it. Missing your hood ornament, technically the front clip ornament. And you got some overspray and a few chips on top here. right, let's head on down the side. I'm gonna have to turn around this way. That way my shadow's not casted all over the video. See, there's some cracks in the bumper there in the front. Get some chips behind the front bumper there. Tires on this one are actually in pretty good shape. Riddlers, disc brakes in the front. You can see where they painted over the SS El Camino. At the bottom there, you got a little indentation. Up and over. Little wax left over there. You got some rust popping up on your exhaust pipe. Normal stuff. Coming back this midsection. Looks like the seal right there at the bottom of the window is a little crusty looking. We got some little bubbles popping up here and there. Got a little spot there as well. On the inside of your hood here, you've got some chips. Your trim around your front windshield's got some overspray on it. Front windshield itself, not really seeing any chips or scratches on this side. Looks pretty good. The roof on this one's in decent shape as well. Seal around your back windshield's not too bad. Looks like you got some tint on there that's bubbling up. Trim on top here, a few dings. You know, it's a truck. Missing some trim here. Coming up to the back. A little bit of pitting on your bumper here. Spot right there. Looks like, actually looks like some silicone on the bumper. Your tailgate, you do got some cracks up here on top. Orange peel up in the corner. Chips around your tag, that could easily be touched up. Let's go ahead and look around in the bed. You do have some chips and scratches. You can definitely tell they used this as a truck bed, which is what it's made for. Coming around this side lower portion back to midsection. Overspray on your pipe. You got some bubbles popping up in the corner. Little spot there in the corner. Little bubble at the bottom of the door. Little spot there. Moving back this midsection. Chip top fender here. Light scratch. Scuff there. See this lower part right here is where they sprayed over the El Camino SS. Actually doesn't look bad at all. It's like a fade. And back through. Got some wax left over. And coming back over your top portion there, see a little bit of orange peel up in the middle. Some pitting on your trim. Slight bubble right here. Pitting on your door handle. Also dry cracks right there in your seal. Got some right here as well. Crack right here by your mirror. Also on this side. Overspray there. Just wondering if you can get that off. Get over the front windshield. Pretty good shape. Not all chipped up. Looks good. Trim there's dipped down a little bit. Going ahead and working on the inside now. We're going to look under the door. Make sure the camera's straight here. Weather stripping looks pretty good around the door. Bottom of the door has a chip right there in the corner. Got some chips at the bottom here. Your jam. Rub mark here. Spot there. Coming up. Got some chips. Some of your trim inside is chipped up. Looks like it was dyed at one point. It used to be gray. Carpet in this one actually looks pretty good. It's in decent shape. Has been replaced. Door panel. It's a little bit older. You do have some imperfections up here in the front. You can see where it used to be gray. And the paint's kind of chipping off. Got a tweeter in the door. It looks like they tried to put another one at the bottom. Your interior, your seats have been redone and they look great. They've got the El Camino SS in the headrest. They didn't run the seatbelt through the loop, but that's an easy fix. Steering wheel's got a few little faded spots on it. The dash, I've seen one crack. Where was it? There it is. Right there on your vent. The rest of it's pretty good. Maybe a little pushed up on this side here. Okay, so this is a cap that they've ordered and put in, and it actually looks great. Headliner in this one is in great shape as well. Nice and clean. The light's still there. It's not on, but and your visors have been souped up. Let's jump off in here. This one's a cold-natured car. I noticed when we first started it, on a cold morning, you got to sit in it for a couple minutes, let her warm up. The choke's not working properly, so that'll have to be set up. This would be really cool set up down here. I've seen a lot of cars, including Jeeps, where they have the controls right here, and I like that idea. Take it out of the door, even if it probably had roll-up windows at one time, because it looks like they've wired it and done all the wiring for the power windows. So I would say maybe this was a non-power window car, and they've added that. It'd be really cool to build a console for that, and I know the guy, Brian's Motorsports. This one is nice and quiet, runs good. Like I said, just need the choke set up. Oh yeah, I put a brand new battery in this one. Your AC controls are not all there. Fiberglass hood, nice and light. Come it down with that. Got some chips on the front here, on the nose. Some right there as well. Comes down nice and easy. You actually got to catch it. It locks easy. Of course, this is an aftermarket hood, so it's not going to be perfect, but it does look pretty good. Got some gaps over here. It can be adjusted out. There's a little bit of fading going on here in this area. You got some chips on the nose. And you got some fading going on in this area too. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully this was informative. Check out the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. We have financing, we have shipping, and if you want some merchandise, pick it up below in the description or at maplemotors.com. Hit subscribe, share, hit like. I'll keep these videos coming your way. I appreciate it, guys. I'm on to the next test drive today.
Get back to the